Well, MetaRacingNews.com. Magic and Aaron here to preview the feature race at Oaklawn Park on Saturday, April 23, and that's the Grade 2 Oaklawn Handicap. Aaron, big field of older males going a mile and 1/8. This feels like a real feature on a big day at Oaklawn Park. You've got a lot of big horses in here. Hell, you've got Idol, a Grade 1 winner who we're not even really going to talk about except for that moment right there. So who do you want to talk about to win this race?
It's funny. I'll mention it real quick because we talked about it off air before we were getting ready to do this. And this finally feels like a big day at Oaklawn. They just have not had those superstar fields. But you have this race that's really good, and then the Apple Blossom. It's only 5 horses, but who else do you really want? In that race, it's a fantastic field. All right, well, let's get back to this though. Look, we love Speaker's Corner, right? Every time we did a guide at Gulfstream this year, Speaker's Corner ran, and he beat Fearless. And every time we'd go, Fearless just can't beat him. Like, he's just not quite good enough. Well, last time out, Fearless finally goes 2 turns, which you've been screaming about for how long, Magic? Forever. But he finally goes 2 turns again. And he finally gets away from Fearless, and he beats the hell out of him in the Ghostzapper. It was not even a race. It was one of 9 on-top winners we had on Florida Derby Day, which was a magical day. To steal you there, Magic. But anyway, Fearless wins, and it's like, damn. Speaker's Corner comes back. He wins the Carter last time out. Looks amazing. I don't see Speaker's Corner in this race, Magic, and that's kind of the rule I'm going to use with Fearless right now. I think he's super sharp, and when I don't see that monster Speaker's Corner in a race, I'm going to put Fearless on top. I'm doing it here. It's a decent field for sure, but I'm going to go number 8, Fearless on top.
Yeah, looking at this group, I mean, you have to be pretty fearless to try and even want to face him. His last 2 races going 2 turns on dirt, has won by a combined 10 lengths and beating multiple graded stakes winners in the process. He'll have to do that again here. We do have a great field of horses going for the Oaklawn Handicap. Rated R Superstars one that seems to show up in all of these races. He wins the 5th season, then he bounces in the Razorback, then he wins the Essex. So I'm guessing he's probably going to bounce again. Where do you want to go with the price play?
Yeah, it's one of those things, right? Where can you trust Rated R Superstar? I mean, if he's 5 or 6 to 1, he's 5 to 1 on the morning line. If he's there, you kind of got to put him in there, right? But I am going to go a little bit different route here. It seems like this is my long shot pick every time, and he's done a great job hitting the board when I do it. So I'm not going to go against him here. The number 2 horse, you know who I'm going to say. We've talked about this horse for 4 months now, or 5. Thomas Shelby for Diodoro. It's the same song and dance. The horse gets out to the front, and he proves to be very tough to pass. Now, last time out, he did get 4th, so that streak was kind of broken. But we talked about him in the Razorback, 2nd by a neck. He almost won. We talked about him in the race before, 3rd by 3/4 of a length. Very, useful horse. We talked about him on December 18th, 2nd, 3/4 of a length, beaten by Lone Rock. We had that one straight. I mean, he's going to be there. We're going to get the price again on him. I think he'll be 6, 8 to 1. Let's give him a shot. He's the long shot pick here, number 2, Thomas Shelby.
Well, he's 2 for 3 at this 1.1 mile distance, and we talk a lot on other shows and previews, Aaron, that when you have a speed horse, the longer they go, sometimes it makes it that much harder for other horses to catch them because they just keep running and get that nice head of steam. And you mentioned, sure, he was 4th. He missed the board in the Essex, but he was 2 necks away from 2nd. So really, I mean, the streak was broken, but it's just by a little bit there. So it's going to be an exciting edition of the Oaklawn Handicap. If you want to play the entire day at Oaklawn Park, we've got you covered with free picks and premium selections over at racingdudes.com, over at youtube.com/racingdudes. We have the full coverage of Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks Trails, and we're heating up just a couple of weeks away. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit like if you like the video, and let us know in the comments below who you think is winning the race. We'll see you at the track.
This has been a presentation of racingdudes.com, your destination for all things horse racing and sports betting. Whether you want free winners, expert insider picks, up-to-the-minute trackside weather reports, or podcasts and videos for bettors of all skill levels. Never make another wager without visiting the Racing Dudes. First,